people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this weekend warm up. It is a weekend warm up this Friday. Looking forward for the weekend games, and we want to preview some of them, not all of them, but some of them. And then at the end of the show, we'll give some predictions for this game. So those who bet, those investors, we call them investors. For the investors also, you will have some chance, but it will be just suggestion. Don't bet with everything. Don't bet with your land. Don't bet with your rent, especially it is end month, towards the end month, so don't risk a lot. So welcome people, let's pick matters football. Now we start with the breaking news of today. Champions League, as I told you earlier in my previous video, that the Champions League was going to move from Russia to, we don't know, but it is now confirmed that Champions League will be playing in France, Stade de France, and it will be on 28th May. And we don't know who will be there. We hope Chelsea will be there also, but we don't know. So let's wait. So it is official that Champions League football finals has been moved from Russia to France. Okay, away from that, we want to preview some 2-3 matches. Especially the main focus will be on Chelsea Liverpool this weekend on Sunday. The League Cup final, the Carabao Cup final will be at Wembley this Sunday. Chelsea playing Liverpool. But we start with tomorrow's matches. I will run through the fixtures very quickly. Early kickoff, we start with Leeds playing Tottenham. After Antonio Conte's midweek rant and unusual press conference post-match, so he heads to Leeds, Elland Road. We know what we can get, but I think Tottenham will win that game because Leeds also lost during the week 6-0 to Liverpool. Okay, it didn't surprise me so much because Liverpool are flying at the moment. Their attacking is very serious, so the and Leeds defense is nowhere a defense in the Premier League, so they lost 6-0. So that is it. So Leeds lost 6-0. Tottenham lost 1-0 to Burnley. So it will be a great game also. But I think Tottenham will win that game. I can bet on that, and I can assure you people, if you are a gambler, place your money on Tottenham tomorrow. So Tottenham versus Leeds. It is an early kickoff. At 6, we will have some games. Man United will be playing Watford at Old Trafford. I think that's a straight win for Man United. They are in a good moment. They are in a good rhythm. So I think tomorrow they will win against Watford. So if you have also to bet, give Man United your cash. They will repay you. So they play Watford tomorrow at 6. And then we will have Aston Villa playing Brighton. Brighton at their home. Okay, Brighton, when they are playing big games or big teams, they play like, okay, they are winning games. But when they meet this now, their fellow, not such small teams, but their fellow, that range of teams, they tend to struggle. So I am not very sure with it. But Brighton versus Aston Villa, it will be a great game. And also Steven Gerrard and his Aston Villa, they are having some good results here and there, picking up some wins in few. So I can't rule them out. Even if they are playing away to Brighton, I can't rule them really out. But for those who play some bets, so you have your money and you can over 1.5, I think, over 1.5. Yeah, it will be goals of 1.5, or you can for those high riskers maybe over 2.5. But to just say that categorically that this team will win, I think it is a bit difficult for me in that game. And then another game, a late kickoff, will be Everton playing Manchester City. Yeah, it is a very big game. I'm not sure with Everton, but what I am sure is Man City will not lose 2 games in a row. But it can happen. Of course, it can happen. I am not saying that it cannot happen. It can happen, but I'm not very sure that Man City will lose 2 games in a row. They lost last weekend against Tottenham, and they are only 3 points ahead of Liverpool. And they know it is difficult. Also, Liverpool not playing this weekend in the Premier League. So I think they will want to put that pressure back to Liverpool and opening a 6 gap. Okay, if I am to bet that game, I will give Man City to win, but it is not comfortable. Everton are unpredictable. Under Frank Lampard, they have he has had a mixed results and a mixed start. Like they won against there's a game they won against Leeds, yeah, in the Premier League, and then they went to Newcastle and lost. So a bit of mixed results there, but I think they can give a good show. But for sure, being honest with my heart, I don't think Everton will win. Even a draw, I don't see it. Maybe goals, yeah. For those who are not sure with Man City to win it, maybe you can try over 2.5 because I'm very sure it will be goals, goals, goals. But for me, my head and my heart tells me Man City will win it. So that will be the late kickoff for tomorrow under the lights at Goodson Park. So it will be Everton against Man City. Then on Sunday we will have one Premier League game where West Ham play Wolves. Wolves, yeah, had a good game night against Arsenal, but unfortunately they lost through a last minute winner from Lacazette or an own goal from the goalkeeper, whichever you take it, but we give it credit to Lacazette who scored the goal. So Wolves will be playing West Ham. So it's also a tricky game. It's a game of 50-50. You can't really call who will win that. But for me, if you have to tell me, maybe it is a draw. It's a game of draw, or I lean towards West Ham, but not so sure. But if you want, for those who are investors, 1.5 will do, over 1.5 will do, and then we wait for that. Then a big game this weekend, and all talking points, all roads will lead on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. It will be at Wembley. Chelsea playing Liverpool. Okay, it's a big game. I'm a Chelsea man, of course. Everyone knows that. But sometimes it's good to speak facts about football. Even if we love a team so much, it's good to speak facts. So I will be a bit surprised if Liverpool don't win that game in 90 minutes. Of course, I'm not that I'm afraid of Liverpool, no. But at the moment, compare the two sides, Liverpool are much better than Chelsea at the moment, to be honest. Each and every department, I think Liverpool are okay. Their boys are in form. Talk of their defense, their goalkeeper, their defense, their midfield, their forward line. If you are not okay, they beat you even 6 or 7 goals. So, but compared Chelsea defensively, since Rhys James and Ben Chilwell got injured, it has been a very difficult to cope defensively, especially on how to balance the attack, the defense, and the midfield. It has been a bit of an issue because those people who understand this system, the 3-4-3 system that Tuchel has played so oftenly and got some good results out of it, that system works whereby each and every player should be committed. Even you remember the Antonio Conte's Chelsea, whereby we played with Cahill, Luis, and then Azpilicueta, and then the wing backs in Alonso. At that moment, Alonso was still looking like a player, and then right wing back Moses. And then we had Kante, Matic, and then forward line we had Diego Costa, Pedro, Willian, and Hazard. That team was a very well balanced team, and everyone was working hard. The likes of Costa, bullying people, doing what, all those, but we were scoring. Okay, the team that we won with the Champions League, whereby we played Silva, who was injured and then replaced by Christensen, and then as Azpilicueta, Rudiger, then Ben Chilwell, Rhys James, and then midfield of Kovacic, Kante, and then Pulisic. We had Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and Mason Mount. So it was a very balanced team, moving work rate very okay. Timo Werner creating spaces for the other people like Mount, Havertz, who eventually scored in that Champions League final. It was good. So you look at them and then you feel like, okay, this team was there. But since the arrival of Lukaku and then also their injury, so we don't know. We are not very so sure with the type of system we will go and play. I'm very sure that we will be keen, because you look at the Champions League week, the Champions League, the game we played this Tuesday, and the lead coach, I read somewhere, or I heard him saying this in his press conference. He said Chelsea plays well, but the problem is they leave a lot of spaces. But in their back line, they leave a lot of spaces. Yeah, it is true, by the way. When we attack, sometimes we attack and playing short passes, and we attack. And then when teams that have pace players, like we say at Liverpool, we have Mohamed Salah, you have Diaz, this new signing from Porto, and then we have Jota, we have Mane. Those are players that can hurt you so on counter attacks and leaving those spaces. So I don't know how we close it, or do we go there and defend? I'm not so sure, but going there and sitting back defending, I don't think it is a Thomas Tuchel way of playing. If it were Mourinho, I'm very sure he could have done that in the situation we are in. Or if it were Conte, he could do the same. But with the Tuchel, I don't think it will do that. He will want also to show Klopp that, okay, I am here and I am here to win games. So I am not so sure, but a final is a final. As I said earlier, a final doesn't matter who is on form, and also most of the time teams that are on form doesn't perform well in a final. So you don't know. For example, Man City last season, everyone wrote off Chelsea and everyone knew that Man City were going to win the Champions League final, but they didn't. So you also have to do that. You also have to expect such a result. But when we compare the form wise of the two teams, Liverpool, I think they have an upper hand of winning it. But of course, it's a final. Sunday, we will be going there at Wembley to give our best and see what. If they win, okay, congratulations to them. If we win, it's another trophy also, and a trophy for 2022, a second one in 2022, and in February especially. So it will be a big game. But generally, if I analyze Liverpool and Chelsea, I think Liverpool have so many strongholds in terms of form, players playing well, playing together, energy, aggressiveness, defending, attacking, midfield wise. Okay, how they play, how they attack, how they press. It is all looking good for them. But with Chelsea, I think we have lacked some energy somewhere. But I hope Mount will be playing. We need just Mount in that team so seriously. Mount will be playing, I hope. Rhys James trained this week and is in the squad to Wembley on Sunday. So I hope he starts on the right wing back. And then maybe Silva, Rudiger, and then Azpilicueta or Christensen. We play Christensen because of pace a bit. And then on the left side is where the problem is. But for me, I will prefer we start with Malang Sarr. Sarr, okay, looks okay. He's not great in attack, but in terms of defending, he's okay. So that he gives room to Reece James to at least offer that support in midfield and in attack, because N'Golo Kante will be operating everywhere. The N'Golo Kante style, of course. So, and then it will be a tight game. For me, it is a tight game. As, as much as I am tipping maybe Liverpool to have an upper hand against Chelsea, but I think also Chelsea, if they organize themselves on a good day, we play, so long as we don't play Lukaku in that game, because we don't want people to sweat after 2 minutes. We don't play Lukaku in that game. It's not that I have anything against Lukaku, no, but Lukaku should not start that game. If we want to win, if we want to have a percentage to win that game, let's start Mount. Let's start the team that played the Champions League final. I know Chilwell is not there, but just let us just be a straight swap. Chilwell out, Malang Sarr in, and then we play Kovacic, Kante in midfield, and then we play Mount, Werner, and Kai Havertz. Or if Werner is not in a good form because he hasn't played so many games, so I know, of course, he's a bit of rusty. He's a bit rusty. We can play ZH there, and then maybe sometime Werner to come in on and Pulisic, and then we see how it burns out, guys. So Arsenal don't have a fixture this weekend. They are not playing until next weekend when they will be playing Watford. So they have some good time. They are playing well. They got our results yesterday, so they are in a good moment. They have some time to prepare for the next game, to rest. Other teams don't have that time to rest, but Anyway, it is a league whereby you accept everything, but they are doing great at the moment. They are flying some few points to top four, so it's great to them. So, guys, we hope that we meet on Monday to discuss the results. And if we win the Carabao Cup, we thank God because we'll be another trophy and we'll be adding more silverware to our cabinet. And if we don't, it is a competition. It's not a match that we win. Of course, football is a three-way. You win, you draw, or you lose. So that is it. But I hope and wish my Chelsea team all the best. And then again, people subscribe, hit that subscription button, and also put there an alarm bell, notification, so that when I post a video, you get it. So we meet on Monday to preview the results, the shocking, the celebration when Chelsea could have win the title, the celebrations, and then we move on. Thank you very much. God bless you and good night. Happy